The facility came to us with a variety of explosive and hazardous gases. The most important thing for this facility was the safety of their people. The plant knows that because they have this system, they don't have to worry about the risks of potentially hazardous or explosive gases at their facility. Hi, I'm Mark Pfender, and today we'll be discussing a modern-day gas detection system. We'll be answering some questions such as, what are the maximum amount of points that I can bring into the gas detection system? What does it look like to configure and add new points? How will I interact with the gas detection system? And how do I remotely set up points from all across the site so that they're centralized and located on one screen for operators to use? Behind me, you'll see a docking station, and this enables customers to bring points from anywhere in the facility into their network. In this customer's case, the campus is over 5 acres, and it was important that we didn't run all over the campus just to bring in additional points. So the docking station allows you to concentrate inputs and outputs into one spot and still maintain a SIL 2 rating for the entire system. Any docking station can be connected along the Ethernet backbone with minimal configuration, and all points in the entire network can be seen from a single screen. The Regard 7000 uses 3 primary cards to connect to your devices: analog inputs, digital inputs, and relay outputs. Any one of these cards can be placed into any one of the slots in the docking station. The Regard 7000 docking stations can be interconnected in a single network. Regard 7000 configuration is simple. The controller decides what to do when bad things happen. Every input must be configured to an output. In this case, we have an oxygen detector that when oxygen levels get too low, an output is triggered all the way in the electrical panel on the other side of the campus. That output sends an announcement, and everyone in the campus is alerted that a low oxygen event is happening right now. One of the unique features of the Regard 7000 is the ability to configure any point from anywhere in the system. The dashboard is user configurable. It is not a PLC. This means that you don't need to understand intense logic or programming to be able to set up a Regard 7000 dashboard display. If you were to set this up with a traditional configurable HMI and a PLC, you'd have to actually develop every single screen from scratch. You'd have to configure every PLC and every line of code from scratch. With the Regard 7000, all of that configuration is done out of the box. All you need to do are assign your inputs to your outputs, and you're done. The dashboard contains all of the associated inputs, as well as the outputs, and all of the configuration of inputs to outputs. And over 1,500 points can be added through the distributed docking stations. Any alarm can be acknowledged from anywhere on the campus, and anybody on the campus can have visibility into what's happening at the rest of the plant. This is especially helpful for emergency response situations where someone might not understand where a leak is happening throughout the plant, and it's all located within one easy-to-read dashboard display. The configuration for the Regard 7000 does not live at any one spot. It actually lives inside of each I/O module. And this is what makes our system separate from some of our competitors, that we're able to process a failure in one spot and have the rest of the system continue in operation, achieving a true SIL 2 safety rating. Neal Systems was able to design, integrate, install, and commission the entire system from the ground up. At the end of the day, the system is going to identify toxic leaks, look at hazardous explosive gases, and keep their people safer. It's truly remarkable that a life safety system designed around gas detection is so simple to use.